2016-2017 season has been fantastic for Wycombe Wanderers, with a combination of cup runs, a playoff chase and many other moments that will live long into the memory. It all came down to the final game of the season, where Cambridge United travelled to Adams Park, with both teams needing a win for an unlikely chance of making the playoffs.
Well, we have to win today, mathematically. If we don't, then we're not going to make the playoffs. But you know, we'll enjoy the game. It's the last one of the season, and we'll go out with pride, whatever happens.
I think we'll win 2-0 today, but I just don't think. I think there's too many teams that need a point, and that's the unfortunate thing.
Despite the win, Wycombe Wanderers unfortunately just missed out on the playoff by 1 point, with Blackpool and Carlisle taking the remaining playoff spaces. So what were some of this season's best highlights?
I suppose the highlight of the season has to be the Spurs game. I mean, it was one of the best days of my life and the worst days of my life, you know. Of all people, you know, when Gary Thompson, sort of like a, you know, 38, 37 years old, like a gazelle, bosh, header, you know, from the Wales Western Cross. It was amazing.
I've been following football a long time, and I've never known a day like that. It was one of the most exciting days in my whole footballing life.
Well, Spurs, obviously. That was an absolutely fantastic game.
You knew you'd had a good day when you ended up sort of cuddling strange old men you'd never met before, you know, when the goals went in.
I mean, Tottenham Hotspur will live in my memory long, you know. I never played there as a player. I think about 2 or 3 grounds I've never played at as a player. I managed as a manager there, and it's just a fabulous occasion. Fans were singing my name at one stage at Spurs, and it just lumped in the throat time, you know, for me.
Day at Leyton Orient was very memorable for historic reasons. I was very proud to sort of join with them and sing with them, you know, stand up for the Orient.
I like the Chesterfield away for some reason. I just thought as a team we clicked, you know, and the celebration at the end just showed the togetherness and the harmony that we had as a team, or we got as a team.
The Sammy Saunders goal for me was the goal of the season. The other week over at Barnet, you know, I saw that from one end, and I remember saying to the person next to me, I said, that was a long way out, maybe 25 yards, and it was only when we saw the highlights you realise it was 40 yards out, and the fact that he nutmegged the player first and then whacked it, I mean, it was just sensational. For me, the player of the year has to be Akinfenwa. I just love it when you watch him and somehow the ball just sticks to him when it gets there and he's able to sort of lay it off.
I think that Adebayo Akinfenwa, with his goal tally, I think for the age of the man, I think he's remarkable. I think he's a great example of hard work. I always feel you're getting 100% effort from him. He's a great ambassador, and he's a really great example to everyone, really, of what football should be all about.
When you go to a new club, you've always got doubters, you know, but for myself, I played 50+ games. I thought I beat my all-time scoring, but I heard I matched it. So for myself, look, when you start getting to my age, I'm 35 next week, it's all about enjoying. And I enjoyed every minute. You know, the fans took me straight into their hearts, the gaffers, the players, and you know, it's been good, you know, to be voted supporters player of the season, players player of the season. Look, the only thing I could have said was the playoffs, but it's always nice to finish on a win, which we did. So for myself, I look back at this season, you know, with nothing but, you know, good memories.
What a great bunch of lads I've got, what a good bunch of fighters and spirit together to drag themselves back up and make a real go of these playoffs. You know, of course there's been points where we'll look back on and think could we have got an extra one, could we have got an extra two, referees' decisions. I don't believe we've done much wrong this season. Fans have been excellent, absolutely brilliant. You know, this is a place where family comes first and football is appreciated, and I'm hoping that the fans went home today knowing that we give it a right go and it just wasn't to be. Every morning I wake up and I'm Wycombe Wanderers manager, I feel privileged, I feel proud, I feel happy. So my highlights, waking up every morning, trying to improve this club and giving all I can, because I can always look at them at the end of the day and say, I've done it right, I've given my all, and that's good enough for me. 69 points, 9th place. Let's try and beat it next season, because I'm sure that'll get us in the playoffs.